The field is set to go. Off and racing. Kelvinator dug up coming out of the gates, began very well from Champagne Crusader, and our Rocky Bay being sent forward on the outside of I Love Your Money. Articole's going to settle just behind those in advance of Champagne Crusader. Millie's Clever 2 and Snazzler next. Outside of those, Heaven Specified, 3 deep in the run down the back from Valan Dawn, Publicise and Secret Identity. 1,000 to go, and our Rocky Bay was given a bit of rain and races to the lead now and burned off Kelvinator. Our Rocky Bay out freewheeling to the top of the home, the back straight, and leads the way by 2 lengths. Kelvinator's second. A length away then came the favourite, I Love Your Money. Back on the rails came Champagne Crusader. 3/4 of a length away is Articole. Back on the inside is Snazzler from Heaven Specified, working across. Secret Identity is deeper. Then Millie's Clever 2 and Publicise further back, and last Valan Dawn. 400 left to go. Our Rocky Bay, Nurse to the home turn. The leader by a length and a half, Kelvinator and I Love Your Money. Behind them is Articole to the outside. Champagne Crusader staying close towards the rail. Snazzler, Heaven Specified, Publicise at the head of the remainder, but it's our Rocky Bay at the 200 mark. 2 in front, I Love Your Money. It sticks on now. It's starting to pick up with Articole, Heaven Specified charging, and so's Publicise. They're all coming. Heaven Specified, I Love Your Money. I Love Your Money, Heaven Specified, Heaven Specified. Heaven Specified narrowly from I Love Your Money. Publicise ran third from Articole, and Snazzler, our Rocky Bay, next home from Champagne Crusader, followed then by Secret Identity and Kelvinator. Millie's Clever 2 and Valan Dawn is last. Number 5, Heaven Specified, ridden by Stephen Parnham, takes out the Ted McCall handicap. Certainly a synergy there, that is for sure and certain. Stephen, the great grandson of Ted, and delivers here for Trevor Andrews, who will no doubt be very, very pleased with this result today, having lost a good friend overnight in Gavin O'Mara after a long illness. And I'm sure that Trevor will be absolutely thrilled to get this one on the board there in honour of Gavin. Playing God Gelding, 3 deep down the back, worked across, got in when he needed to, and then has been able to cut them down at his 3rd run in the campaign. Second go at 1400 and delivers for the Bruce family. Second goes the way of number 8, I Love Your Money. Willie Pike for Mitchell Pateman. 3rd, number 9, Publicise by Machino, Darren McAuliffe and Paul Harvey. And 4th, number 4, Articole. And the time is 1:27.14 there they ran. Our Rocky Bay got them marching along reasonably. 36.82, the last 600, and a neck was the winning margin. Half a length between 2nd and 3rd. 3rd win from 12 for Heaven Specified, taking out the Ted McCall handicap today, and there was certainly a nice little touch to it with the great grandson of Ted McCall, Stephen Parnham, getting home on the winner. 3rd event, the George Towton handicap over 2,200. Number 4, Kalima and 8, I Dreamed a Dream. The scratchings from the next on the card. 1:44 starting time, and I'm sure that there'll be a little bit of extra satisfaction, not only from Stephen, but also for Trevor Andrews after this victory. Lockie.
Exactly right, Darren. Thank you very much. You've touched upon the connections of both Steve Parnham to the man that this race is named after, but also the loss of Gavin O'Mara and the close connection that Trevor Andrews has with the O'Mara family. Trev, as I say, congratulations to you. We'll start there. A nice way to put a smile on the face, I'm sure, to some long-term stable clients that lost a loved one yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely. Condolences to Kerry and the family. He's had a long time struggle, Gavin, so he's probably in a better place. But in saying that, you know, it's always a pretty sad time. We had a lot of good times together, and Kerry still races horses with us, so may it continue.
Touching on this horse, he's been building towards a win all campaign long. He hasn't had a great deal of luck today throughout this campaign. Today, he looked like he had drawn the worst barrier all campaign long, but it was a brilliant Steve Parnham ride.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the idea was to try and be one off, best case scenario, or 3 deep with cover. Luck went his way. He's just probably been overdoing it a little bit in his races, and finding the front a bit too soon, but Steve gave him a peach today, so nice to have a winner for Phil Bruce, who's on holidays in some exotic country at the moment.
Tough for some. Is he ready to stretch out in trip now, or is he just still doing things a touch too keen for your liking at the moment?
Probably happy at 14 for the time being. But I'm not, in saying that, he'd probably get a mile and a bit further with a bit more racing under his belt, I feel.
Is King Hit ready to win third up out to a mile?
If he handles the track, I think he'll run very well, but drawn a little bit sticky, but really happy with the way he's going. So, if he handles the conditions, should run super.
Well done here. Good luck later today.
Thank you.
There's Trevor Andrews, and here's Stevie Parnham with Scotty.
Stevie Parnham's going to join us. Let's talk about Ted McAuliffe. Let's start there. I can see some McAuliffe blood over there watching on, Stevie. Sure, it's a race for you that means more than just a West Bay Platinum.
Yeah, it was only last night, I think it was, when I was doing my form and looked at the race names. I thought, I'd like to win that one. So, being my great-grandfather, my nana's dad, he was a champion trainer in his day, and yeah, nice special win.
Hall of Famer like your own father, and this horse by Trevor Andrews' stable, since joining Trevor's yard, has been going really well.
He certainly has, yeah. I thought he's building towards winning a race. The other day I thought I just presented him a fraction early, just been second up, and he just petered on his run a fraction, so he drew awkward. It was going to need a bit of luck from the gate to get into a spot, chanced it and ended up getting a beautiful run, and just looked after him and balanced him in the straight, and he finished well.
Said in the preview you'd have some sort of idea of where you wanted to be. Is that how it panned out?
It was, yeah. I mean, albeit we needed a few things to go our way. Happy days.
As we normally say with these 4-year-olds coming into West Speed Platinum Grade for the first time, he looks like a classic example of a horse that's better than this company.
I think so. I think he's learning how to race. He's still lightly raced and progressing, so there's certainly more wins in store.
Might be time for a couple of different sets of photos. Well done.
Thank you. Ta.
There's Stevie Parnham. He combines with Trevor Andrews and Heaven Specified to take out race 2 here at Belmont Park, the Ted McAuliffe Handicap.